Hey math fans! In lesson 63, we are explaining step by step an advanced integral that has stumped many students, and we will elucidate how to evaluate it correctly and rapidly. Here is our problem statement. Let capital L be the limit as n approaches infinity of the integral from 0 to infinity of n times x to the n minus 1 times e to the negative x to the n over 1 plus e to the negative x with respect to x. The question is to evaluate the exact value of the limit L. Now, integrate. Well, before starting the solution, let us first rewrite the expression for the integral L. Then observe that the integrand is defined on the entire interval of integration, from 0 to infinity. After this stage, students ask, where do we begin to solve the problem correctly and rapidly? To evaluate this limit correctly and rapidly, let us adopt the change of variable method. Namely, let u equal x to the power n. This yields du equals n times x to the n minus 1 times dx. Equivalently, x equals u to the power of 1 over n. At the lower limit of integration, x equals 0, leading to u equals 0. At the upper limit of integration, as x tends to infinity, u also tends to infinity. Well, now, substituting these relations into the previous expression for the integral L, we obtain a new form. This can be written equivalently as the limit as n approaches infinity of the integral from 0 to infinity of e to the negative u over 1 plus e to the negative u to the power of 1 over n with respect to u. At this step, we aim to evaluate this integral as n approaches infinity. Notice that as n tends to infinity, u to the power of 1 over n approaches u to the power of 0, namely 1. Consequently, the integral L becomes equivalently equal to the integral from 0 to infinity of e to the negative u over 1 plus e to the negative 1 with respect to u. Since the factor 1 over 1 plus e to the negative 1 is a constant, we can factor it out of the integral sign. This allows us to express the integral L as 1 over 1 plus e to the negative 1 times the integral from 0 to infinity of the integrand e to the negative u with respect to u. Now, the integral from 0 to infinity of e to the negative u with respect to u equals the limit as alpha tends to infinity of the antiderivative minus e to the negative u, evaluated from 0 to alpha, which equals the limit as alpha tends to infinity of the quantity minus e to the negative alpha minus negative e to the power of 0. Since as alpha tends to infinity, e to the negative alpha approaches 0, and minus negative e to the power of 0 equals 1, this gives us 1. So, the integral L equals 1 over 1 plus e to the negative 1. Multiplying both the numerator and the denominator by e, we obtain L equals e over e plus 1. Next, we move to the numerical verification stage. To do this, let us take n equals 10 to the power of 6. The integrand g of u becomes approximately e to the negative u over 1 plus e to the negative 1. Using numerical software, we plot the curve of g of u with respect to u. The shaded region in the figure represents the area under this curve. Numerically, the area bounded by the u-axis, the vertical line u equals 0, and the curve g of u is found to be approximately 0.7310583. Analytically, e over e plus 1 evaluates to approximately 0.731059. By comparing these two results, we observe that they match perfectly. This extremely small relative error, less than 0.0001%, proves that our analytical calculation is mathematically sound. Specifically, they agree to 6 decimal places, confirming both the correctness of our result and the rigor of the methodology adopted. Hence, the exact value of the limit as n approaches infinity of the integral from 0 to infinity of n times x to the n minus 1 times e to the negative x to the n over 1 plus e to the negative x with respect to x equals e over e plus 1. Good! Now, are you ready to sharpen your skills? To consolidate the methodology we covered in Lesson 63, we have a new homework challenge for you. Let h be the integral shown on the slide. The question is to evaluate the exact value of the limit of h and share your solutions in the comments. Well, I hope you enjoyed this step-by-step solution. Keep practicing. Share this lesson with your friends. If this lesson was helpful, we invite you to like, share, and subscribe to Math Olympiad Academy for more advanced problem solving. See you in the next lesson!